Hello and welcome back. Now we're back at the Lost Bastille, so let's actually get a move on. We can actually approach this dungeon two ways, and right now we're actually, doing it from the way we got after Nolan's Wharf, but potentially we could also from the place that we got from, the Forest of the Fallen Giants, and potentially we found this route particularly too potentially annoying. But if I recall correctly, of the two, hold on. Of the two, this one is actually one of the more, the more manageable. Okay. Yeah, being a reference to the most, surveilled prison in the in Paris. As you can imagine, this is basically a mini fortress guarded to the bone. So we need to actually be careful, especially because if I recall correctly, in this among these passages, one of the pursuers can actually spawn if you're not careful, especially in the Scholar of the First Sin edition, because they actually love to put that fucker all over the place. There we go. Alright, so destroy
There's a blood splatter around.
Destroying this lowering skull. Oh,
there we are. It's got a war happened.
If we actually kill this one, we get another one of these. There we go. Crossbow guys. And if we destroy this one, there we go. Oh fuck, another dog.
Oh yeah, Steeroy. Well, since we normally talk about things that have happened in between parts anyway, while Tio does some grinding, apparently the BBC are wearing a stereophonics concert right now.
Huh.
In what are they specifically doing?
A concert.
Okay, but do we know what kind of music will they play?
Well, they're a rock band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a Welsh one specifically. If you want to watch it, Steeroy, it's on BBC One Wales. Around here, it's on BBC Two.
Cool.
Hi. Alright, if I recall correctly, these barrels are chock full of gunpowder. So, let me see. If I recall correctly, if I actually blow one of these up, no, it's not this. Not this one either. Perfect. One of these are actually open, not a shortcut, but something else. So in the meantime, let's just open this passageway and fight the dogs.
Yeah, that sounds like someone blowing into their microphone.
There we go. Right, what am I supposed to do instead is to actually bait this person into kicking the barrel. There we go. No, for fuck's sake! Yeah, here's the problem with that. The physics of a barrel is kinda fucked up. So... Okay, this detection was garbage to boot.
Did it explode too?
It was supposed to actually reach this place here and then explode. Alright, if I recall correctly, well, I think I need to reset the bomb. Oh, actually, no, hold on, there's this barrel here. Let's see if I can actually take the physics. No, definitely not. Okay, let's see, because I kind of want to actually unlock this place, so let's see if I can come back to the bonfire. Alright, Wibs, for this rare occasion and for the sake of entertaining the audience, I authorize you to read the comments even if they are in Italian.
Yeah, boy, this should be fun.
For context, audience, a bunch of people from my country who I do know are aware that I'm now streaming, so they kind of want to have fun as well.
The only comment I've got so far is en parola.
Okay, well, it tells me here that, like, they got at least 3 more comments.
They've not shown
Yeah,
up
I
on
see.
here.
I see the new 3.
I don't see him yet.
Hmm. Well, alas.
Try refreshing. Oh no, because I would reset the chat actually.
Yeah, I'd lose the
Yeah.
There we go.
maybe they're naughty words, so I can't see them.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun group to hang around with, so I could expect that.
Yeah. So in the meantime, I recently rewatched the first Pokemon the first movie.
Oh, fun.
Uh, not in the way the making. Since I probably won't be part of those strict veggies. There are a couple of new pieces of the dub music that I like, particularly Dragonite theme. The animation is okay for a film. And Mewtwo's voice actor, Philip Bartlett, I don't know how you say it, he gives a good performance in spite of having a pretty cliche character. And really that's about it. Negative.
Everything else.
Yeah. I mean the script isn't all that good. So of course some of the acting sounds a bit off as a result. There are bits and pieces of it. Okay, I don't know whether the dub music was orchestrated or not, but there are bits where it did sound a bit synthy, which is worse than it sounds, because for all its fault, the Digimon movie at least had a proper orchestra.
Alright, let's see if this time the physics of a barrel are fine. Oh my god, no, it's a case where I had to reload the area to actually spawn it. Fuck! Alright, we'll try this another time.
Also, the plot is I mean, the plot is kind of hilarious. And again, also that's what the filmmakers intended. There's also
Yeah.
and also there's the film's weird message. Don't fight, even though this series is all about fighting. Because yeah.
I mean, it's still better than the one that Mew gives in the original. So...
Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't quite remember what exactly the differences were between the original and the dub, but basically, from what Pedro was telling me as we were watching it, the original honestly doesn't sound that much better than than what we got in the dub.
Like I said, at least for the theatrical version, they did cut out part of the beginning and repurposed it as an extra feature later on, which is kind of criminal considering it's probably the best part of the movie. So...
Yeah. I mean, I did like how the dub handled that bit as well. Pedro showed me that first. And okay, another thing that was weird that was based around the film was the Pikachu short. Not so much the short itself. It's just basically a Pokemon get up to wacky antics. It was the transitions. It's like I was watching the Inspector Gadget movie again. It was just weird.
First of all, let's check the key that we got, the antiquated key, a very old key. This key is very old, but in very good condition, such that it should still function. Only, what lock does this key fit? Also, Lucatiel is here. Let's talk to this person.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you? The longer I am here, the more madness I discover.
Strange, because again, I don't remember exactly the conditions, but unfortunately Lucatiel did not help us with the Flexal Sentry, and one of the conditions for Lucatiel to give us the equipment that now is wearing is actually for us to be helped by her during each fight where she might be available, and we got a human effigy. Although, look at you saying that doesn't know what that is.
A land
Sure.
surrounded by enemies and constantly at war.
I mean, it's still a very fancy
There is
outfit,
only one
particularly
way
the
out,
hat.
Miller. Join the Order and prove yourself in battle. My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself. With two things. My sword and my loyalty to my lord.
Oh, we've been standing there.
Alright, let's, well, who knows. Anyway, let's try... Okay, I don't think the antiquated key actually fits the door from before, but let's try it anyway, I don't think.
Sherry, what did you make of the first Pokemon film exactly?
No, there we go, it's
It's
locked.
it's enjoyable. I mean, it's not, you know, particularly good story-wise, and there's a lot of questions to be asked, but I enjoyed it.
I forgot, what score did you give it for the Reggie's podcast?
I don't know,
You
7?
gave it
I
a
think?
score.
Alright, let's try to blow shit up. Boom!
Well, I mean, Dwibs, this was a while ago at this point.
Yeah. And what about you, Theo?
Unfortunately, I wasn't present in that one. If I had to give it now, I guess I would give it 5. Fuck.
I think Jova gave it an 8 or a 9.
Nobody tends to be very general with the scores, except for Legend of Thunder, and I don't understand why. Seriously, it's like
Yeah,
That movie is...
it's like a preset grudge.
that's the thing about Legend of Thunder, from what I heard. I actually got the Pokemon Chronicles volumes on DVD, and I tried to watch it, but I just kind of gave up after like 10 minutes. So basically, from what I understand, people seem to be pretty split on the quality of both versions. Some people like Dogasu from Dogasu's Backpack think it was a decent special that the dub mangled.
Mm-hmm.
Others seem to think that it wasn't a good special in the first place, and your mileage may vary even further depending on whether the dub fixed it or not.
Let me put it this way, Dweebs. The dub changes the gender of one character and turns the other from a generally competent, you know, at least someone who knows what they're doing villain, to basically an idiot with a southern accent. Because for kids. So, like, that alone should tell you the actual quality of the dub.
Also, I was very wrong. Everyone gave the movie a 6 except me. I gave it a 7. I could have sworn Jova ranked it higher unless he changed it since, because we said we were gonna do that. So.
Alright, I forgot that the part of the way is blocked and we don't really have a way, so we're actually teleporting from the other side and moving from there.
Just for reference sake, the version that I got on my DVD of that special was wasn't it it wasn't split into 3 parts. It's an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yoink. There we go. These mummy guys tend to be relatively strong, but they're also potentially weak to be stun unlocked. Jumpy ahead, but be wary of hidden path. Sure, buddy, sure.
Yes, the everyone's favorite, the barrels that fall to pieces if you roll into them,
Yes.
like your Sonic.
Remember, kids, don't go fast.
But also, if you have time to worry, then run.
Yeah. Is that a Ventures reference?
No, it's an 06 reference.
Let's see. Fuck the detection. Fuck the detection.
Yeah, guys, I don't think Tia likes to get detected.
No, in this game, no, absolutely. It's garbage. It's garbanzo.
I mean, you sure love to blow shit up in this game.
Wouldn't you, dweebs?
Blowing shit up is fun.
Yeah, it is. I'm just pointing it out.
Like, you will really do it in the same circumstances anyway.
Yeah, why aim when you could just throw a bomb at it?
I mean, what good sneaking about if they,
Be wary of... Oh, fuck! I forgot the pursuer spawns in this too.
there's always a chance you'll be found, whereas at least if you shoot them, they won't be able to tell the enemy where you were, because they're dead.
Fucking hell. Okay, probably he's gone now. Alright, let's quickly open the place before he the chest before he returns. Covetous silver symphony, you an effigy in a fragrant branch of yore. Exactly what we need to progress. So let's get a move. While we're at it, let me see if teleporting from the bonfire actually respawned the barrel. Because in that case I might be actually tempted to push it myself. Yes, I think it has responded. Alright. So teleporting is the key to success. This idiot just committed Sudoku by exploding one of the barrels. Alright, there it is. Let's try to lure this guy out so he doesn't actually destroy the barrel. Alright, let's try to push it very gently. There we go. Alright, let's kick it a bit more. And then... Alright, need to deal with the dog first.
Get back, doggies.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Boom! There we go. Finally. Alright, opening up this place, we unlock a secret bonfire. And in this place there is, if I recall correctly, there you go, blacksmith who, however, seems not to have his mind really in the right place. However, we did got there you go, an ember, a dull ember specifically. This place seems nearly exhausted but exhibits near resilience. Perhaps this is its ordinary state. If I recall correctly, this is the item we are supposed to give to him.
Oh, why can't they all be this easy? Shape up. Oh, dear Flame. Flame, I'm Macduff the blacksmith, so, right now.
Yeah, so there you go. By giving him the dull ember, there you go. This guy stops being in this state, otherwise he will normally attack us. And instead becomes, there you go, a proper blacksmith for us, which sells also a couple of decent stuff, including an Uchigatana we feel particularly weeb. Let's see, some repair powder, large titanite shards. There we go, let's see. No need to repairing. Let's see what we can reinforce. Broadsword. The Gatsu sword? No, not really. In terms of armor, what can I do? No, not really. Maybe the gloves. Yeah, I guess. There you go. Alright, let's also open the chest while we're at it. Some titanite shards. Some iron arrows. Heavy bolt. Not really useful. Crossbow, again, as a general rule of thumb, crossbows in these games are not great. And some large satellite shards. And if we go here... Actually, no, we cannot even unlock it. Let's rest here. Let's also remove the equipment from here since it actually doesn't really fit. And while we're at it, let's do some extra fluff and light up the brazier here. It doesn't really do anything, but it's cool. Alright, we can move forward. So, Shirei, while we're at it. Since you actually were not present, and I'm making this public very soon anyway, so, you know, it's not too late after that. What do you think of the announcement tied to Final Fantasy VII we got announced recently?
Oh, I don't know anything about this.
So, alright, so we got infos about that, a couple of the mobile games, so not much of those. Again, if you're interested in Ever Crisis when it's supposed to come out still ideally this year with a beta test, but we'll have to see how long does it take. Then they announced an enhanced version of Crisis Core, which me and the others were a bit confused because we thought it had still the same, you know, voice actors than before, but apparently no, they changed it to the ones of the remake, and yeah, as I noticed also in the remake, the voice actor that they gave to Zack is still not great, especially compared to Rick Gomez. Unfortunately. On the plus side, they changed the Buster Sword design so that the stupid design that originally, you know, the original version of Crisis Core did had is not present. But again, it's a thing that you probably don't know. And lastly, they finally announced part 2 of the remake, which is supposed to come out winter of next year. Although I do speculate that it might be still delayed due to circumstances. So who knows what's gonna happen.
I mean, it's coming out the same year as 16.
And we don't even know if 16 will actually maintain its release date or not. Alright, here's some...
It's a whole year from
Here's
now.
some cool
Over a
feels,
year.
folks. Throughout the game, which you haven't seen yet, there are these, you know, statues of human beings. Now, if you have a particular item in your inventory called the Fragrant Branch of Yore, it says that it's a fragrant tree branch with a faint sweet smell, restores the life of things turned to stone. Extended inhalation of a branch's scent can lead to coughing and nausea, even though it looks like a ginseng root. Okay, so if we use it on this person, it's no one particularly special, it's just a, you know, a normal zombie, traditional enemy. But at least it unlocks the passage to the door, which is exactly what we need in order to progress. Oh, if I recall correctly, we're about to get ambushed by a clown car squad of, yeah, of people with sword. Fuck! Alright, I need to actually work it. Alright, let's do it this way. That way your numbers won't count much. Fuck. Fuck, and I died. Alright. Yeah, this section tends to go a bit wild. But yeah, anyway, the second part of the remake is gonna be called Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We'll have to see actually how it how much does it entail. Let's see if McDuffin has changed his position. Yes, which means he also freed these particular chests containing a craftsman hammer and a twinkling titanite, which is good for late, you know, game weapon evolving. Alright, so let's try again. There we go.
No, you threw us forward off the bridge.
Yep, you can see that again.
What a
Alright.
story.
Now I have to... Let's see... Alright, this one, preview. Alright, now let's see. If I open the door, the clown car squad will actually ambush me properly. So let's see if... where are they? Oh, there we are.
It's you.
Yes, gone.
I don't know if I asked you this before in regards to Pokemon,
Gone.
but in what form did your country get the anime? Did it get like the 4Kids one?
The
or was it
4Kids
just-
version, unfortunately. Again, it's weird the way we got the contract. Sometimes with Digimon we got the luxury treatment. Other times we did get instead the stuff like the 4Kids versions. Other times we did things entirely of our own, like in terms of censorship. So... let's see. Alright, let's see what's inside here. Aha, nothing. Ah, 2 more people. Fuck! How many of you guys are there?
A lot.
Like I said, a fucking clown car squad. Except I'm not laughing. Alright, and if we pull this lever, we should also open this gate with another guard behind it. Actually 2. Fuck. Why are you running away? Oh, actually, no, there you go. It's a shortcut to the boss. Okay. Actually, or maybe it's the pathway to the boss. I don't think we're properly ready for this one yet, but let's see. Exploring a bit might still be recommended. See what we got here. Life gem. Let's see. A lot of bloodstains. Oh, actually, no. There's a soldier beforehand. Alright, let's pick it up. A lot of bloodstains near. Also a door, and actually, no. I thought it was a treasure chest. Instead, it's just a barrel. Not barrel. Let's get this. Soul of a Proud Knight and my effigy. Cool. So, a lot of bloodstains and a door that with some messages that tells us death ahead. Should we open it? With
No.
Chiroi?
No, no.
Alright, let's trust that. Especially because, this guy in particular looks weird. Alright, let's get up from here. If I recall correctly, there might be another bonfire here. I don't think so, but... actually, no, there's a radiant light gem. Alright, we're about to head to a boss, and I'm not really confident we might be able to actually defeat it. So let's see if there is some help nearby. Oh, there we go. Someone left something inside here. Pilgrim Belclair. I think she's a cleric. Kinda wish we got a bit more out of this, but alas, we have to work with what we have, so let's move on. We have the Free Sentinel. Oh shit! We don't do that much damage to these people. The first one can be actually easily handled here on this platform. But for the other two we will actually be forced to actually get down. Fuck! And I died. Magnificent.
That really is just the tagline for this entire game.
Prepare to die.
Well, I died, or fuck.
No, it's prepare to die. In different variants too. Alright, let's try again. We don't really have much of a choice, or at least we need. Let me actually map a bit the inventory. I want to get the homeward bone in case things get a bit out of hand, so I can just. Come on.
Yeah, I wonder if there's ever like a boss fight where you walk into it and then but the villain's in the middle of telling a joke to his henchman or something.
Not for this series, I can tell you.
I can imagine the boss would be like, and then I said to my boss, that's not a giant barrel made out of filled with beer. That's my wife.
I forgot. Can I actually get up there? Yes, actually I can. Forgot. Alright, see what's up here. A large titanite shard. And another brazier, but I don't think it's very useful.
Those barrels here. At least when I did it with Cloud, he smashed boxes. They had the Shinra logo on them. I remember trying to keep. I wonder, as if there are any Shinra boxes in.
Maybe in probably in Drunon. It's another town heavily occupied anyway. So.
Yeah. I mean, I highly doubt Mutai will happen.
Well, there is some minor occupation, and remember, the entire point was that it got turned into a tourist attraction, so...
Yeah, and you've been banging on about how the custom of the town is stupid.
It's a very, again, it's a sentiment that Japan had for a very long time, and a lot of people still do have, you know. And I kind of do understand that in a bit, into a bit. It's a bit less, more skeevy when it turns into people still praising the totalitarian regime that was before World War II. But on a general idea, the idea that America came in and policed them, you know, day and night to transform it into a tourist attraction, yeah, I can kind of see why some people would be a bit more resilient than that. But again, it's to put it very bluntly, it's a sentiment that it's, you know, has to be, it's a word that has to be applied to them. We really don't have any business. Alright, I don't think... Ah, there we go.
So we've got remake, we're getting rebirth.
Yeah, that's another thing I didn't told you, Shiri. They actually confirmed that in total the remake will be composed in 3 parts.
Oh,
So there is
Yeah,
that.
so yeah, I'm at the very least glad I won't have to do like 5 or 10 games to get the story. Maybe one of them will come out on like the PS6 and I'll have to start the cycle again.
I can easily see the PS6 getting like the definitive edition anyway.
it'll be a very expensive complete edition.
When the inflation keeps going, games will eventually start costing like $100 at launch. There we go.
Yeah, man. Maybe can't grab him by the throat and drop him.
We can
Like
use
it.
a kick if we want, but it's a bit of a complex move to actually perform.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. So speaking of kicking people off, one of my favorite takes. You seen For Your Eyes Only?
A long
No.
time ago, so I forgot most of it.
Basically, Bond catches up to the guy who's been killing people, and the guy's car is stuck teetering on the edge of a cliff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's slipping off, and Bond just kicks the car off it. That's one of the more ruthless displays we've seen from Bond in a while.
Did the
and
person inside deserve to die, in your opinion, Lives, or not?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was a knobhead. And,
For
that's
the
interesting
purpose of the mission, was it better than to just, take them into custody?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
And even more interesting because it was Roger Moore's.
Which was more
Bond.
comedic in nature, if I recall.
Yeah. Roger was even like, "Should my Bond really be doing this?" And then there was a director who had to tell him, "Roger, they were trying to get away from the overly silly stuff, right?"
Was this after Moonraker?
Yes.
I can see that then.
Mine.
Alright,
that
first thing
philosophy
go.
kind of went. Mine. That director's philosophy kind of went out the window when he did A View to a Kill.
Come on, Ben Claire, do something.
Because- I mean, casting Christopher Walken as a Bond villain. Yeah, what did you think was gonna happen? Yeah, how many people could claim they've been villains in
Alright, time
Batman
to go
and
down.
James Bond?
Let me see. Did Heath Ledger star in a Bond movie? Okay. What about Liam Neeson? Well, he was the protagonist of Taken, which is more, more of a Bond movie than that. What about Tom Hardy? Well, okay, no, Tom Hardy, no, but he has the material to be, a Bond villain, or at least a henchman. Okay, seems that Belclair is doing pretty much a good show against Alessia. Summoning her has its advantage.
I mean, we're getting a James Bond playing a DC villain soon.
Which is?
Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, right. Well, okay, that's the thing. Dr. Fate normally isn't supposed to be a villain. It's a bit wonky what we're doing with the Justice Society in the Black Adam is normally supposed to be the bad guy. So we'll have to see actually how they handle things up. I'm kind of all for actually showing these characters, early instead of actually getting every single. There you go, second try. Oof. We got the Ruling Sentinel Sword.
Victory
Praise
is
be. Alright.
Yeah, because it's that I think a bit. Sometimes whenever Tio says that, for some reason, I keep thinking of the Italian version of the Gatekeeper from Atmosphere.
Let's see.
I think I've watched that a bit too much.
If I recall correctly, one of these is an illusory wall. Although it would be weird for a boss fight, admittedly. Or maybe I'll search it more. Actually, these no. Okay, let's actually get outside this. I did it. Yeah, you sure did. Pointless short. What the fuck was this message? Okay, I don't think I have enough to jump. Yeah, no, I don't think there's enough for me to jump on that base. So we'll leave the soldier. Ouch! Let's be extra careful. Oh, there's a bonfire. There you go. Well, I should probably try to use the soul that I acquired. Vision of Blood before try up. Let's risk it a bit. Oh, actually, no, I'm not supposed to go here. Not yet, at least. Alright, if I recall correctly, I saw a stair. There you go. Let's try to see what's down here, then I will use the soul. I can't see shit. Fuck the pursuer! Not again!
It's in the name, I think.
You piece of garbage! Okay,
We do pursue things.
let's get to spend these souls. Then I'll think about you later. Because I kind of want to try the pharaohs, you know, Lockstone. If I still have one. Whoosh.
Is that
There,
here
seek.
to see life? However,
Actually, no. First of all, I need to upgrade the Estus flask. And let's level up. Can you check, please, if the comments have showed up some more or not?
I got one saying good luck, dude.
Yeah, yeah, probably was about the pursuer. Alright, what should I apply more? Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, it's up to you. There you go. Give more strength, dexterity, yeah, now I'm passable. Okay, let's give it a try and hope that the pastor doesn't show up again. Do I have a Pharaoh's Lockstone in the meantime? I actually don't know. Don't think I do. Well, let's check in the meantime the Soul of the Ruined Sentinel. Soul of the Ruined Sentinel, a creation of a jailer. The Ruined Sentinel has no corporeal form. It is only an empty soul that haunts the armor. How sad. Oh, I don't think I have... No, I don't think I have the Pharaoh's Lockstone. Fucking hell. Okay, definitely worth to be looked at another time. Let's try to check. back in this place instead. Then we conclude. Ah. Ambush ahead.
I mean, at least they warn you.
Oh, that's why this guy showed up here.
Yeah, great ambusher he is.
He tried to, okay? Try jumping off. No, thank you. We got the Bastille key. Let's give it a look. Key to the cells of the Lost Bastille. Long ago, a Bastille lord, driven to desperation by the rapid spread of a curse across the land, began to see each subject as a carrier of the blight and locked them away in droves. His entire Bastille was turned into a prison and left abandoned to rot to his prisoners. Wonder what that opens.
Pandora's box.
Don't you mean the diabolical box?
Pandora's. What name was it?
Sorry?
Let's check what name the game got it. Yeah, it was Pandora's box here in Europe.
Yeah, even in my country. Usually my country got the same general titles as the one of the UK. Only sometimes we just did decide to do our own thing. Like the first game, instead of, you know... well, the first game does not really have any major title changes, but in my country, instead of being called the Curious Village, it's called the Village of Mysteries. The second one is Pandora's Box. The third one is, I think, The Lost Future. The fourth one, I forgot actually. Alright, these guys. Watch out because these guys love to run towards you and then, you know, self-detonate. There we go. But if we kill them first, they don't actually detonate. The fifth one is the Miracle Mask, and the sixth one is the Legacy, although I have to stress out, for some reason, Azran in my country is translated with as Aslant. I don't really know why, to be honest.
Maybe whoever was doing that translation really was watching Narnia at the same time.
It might be a case of
mistyped.
It might be a case of, you know, reading the original, you know, naming, which will be pronounced Azuranto. So might be that. Oh, ha ha ha! Very funny. Who the beware of tight spot skeleton? Yeah, it sure is. This is another great practical joke. I'm sorry.
How did that even happen?
I don't know.
They are not good at hole in the wall, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, if that show was still going in the UK, I can imagine it now. They just stand there and not move a muscle, and then they act shocked as to why they fell in the water.
Let's see, no more surprises. Ow! Also, great physics.
So, I'm wondering what a potential Dark Souls.
Oh wait, the closest we get is Elden Ring. Again, Miyazaki pretty much left intended that with 3 Dark Souls is concluded, and I'm fine with that. And again, Elden Ring is, you know, just basically the same game, just with a different setting anyway. So, fine by me, to be honest. Let's see. Another guy. Are there any more that I should be knowing about? Shank. Alright, it's open here. But first, let's actually go up here. Oh, have I interrupted something? Yeah, well, there's not really much for us up here at the moment, because unfortunately I'm missing another fragrant branch of yore. Skeptic Spice.
Also, if there's some downtime still going,
Right.
the game that our unfortunate protagonist is named after here is now on consoles, so go have fun with that.
Yeah,
What are you talking about, sorry?
Omori.
Omori.
There's a particular significance in that title too.
Yes. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for some reason I thought when you said that, I thought you meant getting a new Bubsy game, and I'm like, what?
Fine. When it
No.
comes to Dark Souls 3, I will. But one of the future protagonists will be called Teomori. Are you happy with that, Wiz?
Yes. Yeah, and every time he stabs somebody, every time he kills someone, his catchphrase will be, "What could possibly go wrong? You're alive. That's what went wrong."
Damn. Guess I'll just die then.
Yeah. That'd be the dark gritty Bubsy reboot. What could possibly go wrong? Your life.
Cuts to that image of all the 90s mascots in the barn.
Yeah. Except Raymond, because he's busy pissing in the Tory in his own image promotion.
Meanwhile, Sonic pops in and out every so often to remind them that in spite of his series' low points, he's still kicking. What's that say
Sure,
about
Graham, so.
you? Yeah. Hey guys,
Yeah,
I'm
dragging
still
his
alive.
life support behind him.
I used
Yeah,
to
I'm
be
still
cool, you
alive.
know.
Hey, I'm still alive. What about your game?
Alright, get to bed, Grandpa.
Take the man.
Grandpa, I'm 17.
No, you're not. You're 31 this year.
I'm talking about my character age. By that
Yeah,
logic, I should have been
31.
here. By that logic, in Sonic 1, I should have been born.
Fuck!
See, that's what you get when you badmouth Sonic the Hedgehog. That happens to you.
Oh.
I got greedy. Sorry, I got greedy.
So you dodge rolled off the edge.
Yep. You're
Very, if we're going by Splatoon, that's very Dooley's main of you.
Alright, one last
let's
attempt,
bring-
otherwise I will just stop at that point. Let's also write these Brazier up, why not?
Splatoon 3, that's supposed to be coming out in September.
Yeah, the 9th, I believe.
Yeah, day of my birthday, surprisingly. Although it's a game that's getting released around the same time, I'm much looking forward instead to the updated release of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or some battle.
And Freedom Planet 2 is 2 weeks after Splatoon 3.
Yes, the one that some people were trying to hype up for the wrong reasons.
Ah, yes. Didn't need to be reminded of that.
Well, sometimes I'm reminded of things I'd rather forget.
Oh no,
than,
it wasn't you specifically who reminded me of this. I got reminded earlier today.
Deji also mentioned it. But anyway, let's take these elevators.
Yeah, it's Deji's fault.
It's always Deji's fault.
Never mind that. I'm looking forward to Lord of the
Elevator
Rings
music,
4.
Vibs.
Nope.
Unfortunately, the
Dun
piano.
dun 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 dun. Let's get this treasure while we're at it, the lacerating knife.
What about Paw Patrol Grand Prix?
Definitely
Sure.
what we need. Oh, I remember this place. Yeah, it's best if we end things up here. Let's just
Oh,
say
okay.
that. So, let me just do something particularly to light up the mood, shall we say. Set the light here.
Who's playing the drums in the background?
And with this, we can actually conclude. So, see you next time. We continue through the rest of Sinner's Rise, and hopefully we actually manage to find something peculiar that hides in the deepest parts of these cellars. So, see you there.
See ya.
See ya.